welcome to a special episode of the MC Knitting Adventures podcast. My name's Colleen.
And my name is May. And welcome returning viewers, and for those of you watching us for the first time, we're so glad you could join us. Now on today's video, we're going to be talking about how to set up your craft booth if you've got some items that you'd like to sell. I particularly am going to be using it for my miniatures, but you could use it for other things too. There's things that would still apply to you. So I hope you'll find this inspiring and helpful, and we'll just get started. Now, how this got started was, Colleen and I had just recently gone to a craft show miniature craft show actually, in Fergus. And my eye was on the tables, Colleen. I was watching to see how people had displayed things, to see how I liked how it was displayed.
Yes, and I was liking, I didn't like things down so flat that you had to kind of dig through them that way. Some of them had little things that would turn. So you could see different things, so I really liked those ones.
And I'm with you. I like the height. So I thought when we're going to have a miniature show next week, so I thought I would like to go around the house when we came home to see if I had something that I could work with that would give us some height.
Absolutely.
I did find some wooden crates that we had stashed in our storeroom.
There we go.
And these are great, but they were kind of still flat, and I could have turned them upside down like this.
Right.
And you could do this with a banker's box if you didn't have a crate.
And put kind of something to drape over it so that it looked nice.
Yeah, so you could do that. But then I thought, I like this. This gives me more height this way.
Okay, I like that.
So then I thought, okay, what about all this open space? What are we going to do with that?
Right.
While I was in the storeroom looking for these and found these, I found some photo boxes that you can get at your local craft
like the
store.
kind that you get at Michael's?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
They're very inexpensive. Maybe I can move this just a little bit.
Perfect.
They're very inexpensive, and I thought, wouldn't that be great if they could fit inside here? It would give me double the height. So I took one of these photo boxes, if you can see that, and I put it in here to see if you could, and it fit perfectly.
Oh my goodness, it's like it was built for that.
I know. And then you could fit one on top also.
Okay.
So they could fit in like this.
Brilliant.
And you could also put one on top. So then
oh my gosh, lots of height.
Yes.
Lots of layers, lots
and
of
then
height.
I thought you could use each little box for a room and do a little room for each item.
That's fantastic.
Yes. So anyway, but these boxes themselves, as you can see, when you look inside them, I could maybe get rid of this out of your face right now. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Do you want me to put it down on the
Yeah,
floor?
that'd be great.
Okay, perfect. Let me just put it down.
We can talk about these boxes, and now that you see how they fit in there perfectly.
They do.
So what I did was, as you can see, it's just cardboard on the inside.
Oh, okay. That's kind of boring.
And it was kind of boring.
Right.
And there's all kinds of things, paper you can get.
Okay.
Use cardstock, but you can get paper, and you can wallpaper this. You could do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
Michael's
fantastic.
has great ideas for that.
Yeah.
Now
that scrapbooking paper will work great.
Right, that does work well. Now, I use a lot of white because I like artwork.
Right.
And I like to display the artwork. But you don't necessarily have to use white.
Okay.
For example, on this one, which I'm going to display my miniature luggage in, I thought this was perfect. It's got the map.
Right.
And so I just had some paper I bought that was map paper.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And that is going to display my miniature luggage.
Perfect. That's fantastic.
So I can't believe that worked out just like it fit in those.
Exactly. That's brilliant.
Now, they were a little dark. Not too bad. I mean, I could have got away with it.
Right.
But as I was making a cup of tea one day, we have these under-the-counter lights.
Right.
They're actually, here they are. And they're awesome. They go under your kitchen cabinet.
Right.
And you can turn
They're
them on.
LED lights.
Yeah. You don't need batteries or anything. They're charged by your computer.
Yeah, USB.
And there's 3 different modes. There's on, off, and there's the motion.
Motion detector, yes.
I don't know if that's on motion, but I can't remember. But we usually have them on motion.
Right.
So when you go in to make a cup of tea, they kind of light up.
Exactly.
And I loved them, and I thought they were great, and they're just magnetic. They go like this.
Perfect.
And it just goes like that.
All right.
So I thought this would be great if this would work under here, but as you can see, it didn't fit.
Too big.
Too big, but the idea was great.
Okay.
So Colleen did some research, and she went online. These are 11.5 inches, I believe.
Right.
And Colleen found ones that are 8.5 inches.
Yes.
And they're also magnetic, a little different. They have different shades, as you can see from the video. They have
Right.
different shades of
Right.
brightness.
Right.
And they don't have the one where it comes on and off, I don't think. I'm
Eh.
not sure what they have. We haven't really kind of...
The instructions are big.
Yeah. But there are instructions on the back of them
Exactly.
too. Now, we ordered these from Amazon, and we ordered them
9 o'clock in the morning.
in the morning, and they came like at 9:30 at night. Same day. So,
Exactly.
very good. And they come with 2 magnets.
Okay.
So you can put them in there. And I didn't want to, put them in every box. I might use the boxes for other things.
Right.
But the magnets seem to work really well. I put these underneath and I put the magnets on top. So I'll just
And
turn
it
that
holds
on.
it up?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
Yep. So I'll just show you that. And you've got to get them right at the right spot. And those will brighten
Oh
up
my
the box.
Goodness, that is brilliant.
And it makes
it's
a
really
big
going to
difference.
display things very nicely. Yes.
So I thought for the miniatures, it's perfect. You can display each room and have everything
Exactly.
you have in the room, and then people can see it.
It's like having an overhead light in your room.
It is. So this was a great little buy, great little find. I like that. And
Yeah, let me take this one.
yeah, sure. And since I was doing the room with my miniatures, like a little living room with the couch and tables that I've made and different things, I thought I needed some kind of floor.
Okay.
So I had some stock paper, or not stock paper.
Cardstock?
Yes, cardstock, which is a little heavier than regular paper.
Right, absolutely.
And I covered it with MacTac.
Oh, that's a great
You know,
idea.
the MacTac, you can just, all this stuff's very inexpensive.
I know. Thank
Mac-
you, dollar store.
MacTac you can certainly get at the dollar store.
That's right.
And so I had this brown that I thought I would use.
Looks
and
just
then-
like flooring.
But I wanted to make the size of it so it would fit in the box.
Okay.
So I
Why
wanted,
is that?
because I wanted everything to be able to fit in the box so it's all good for storage
Oh,
and
excellent.
transportation.
Brilliant. Yes.
So I made the floor for the bottom of some of them, and then that would make it like a little living room floor.
Right.
And then eventually I'm going to do windows, but I just haven't had time to do that. But
Right.
anyway, that's how I'm going to display my little.
Perfect.
Yes. Another idea, Colleen, is they're really great for storage, these boxes, for
Okay.
miniatures, for little things.
Right.
I have some I made some little lamps and some fragile chairs that I've made.
Okay.
And I wondered how I could transport them without worrying about them getting
Yes,
wrecked
that
and
makes
all
sense.
So I picked a box, and generally I color code them, like the map with the luggage,
Right.
shells because they're fragile.
Oh, she's
So-
a smart cookie, this one.
I thought I would take one of them, and I put in little dividers so that it holds
Oh, everything's
everything
safe and sound.
in there,
That is wonderful.
and nothing's going to rattle around when you're
No.
moving it. So
Very
all the little
nice.
fragile chairs,
Okay.
little lamps that can be tipped over, and they're fragile. So
Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
that's that. Colleen was nice enough to make me some embroidered canvases. Now you can buy these small, tiny canvases at, I'm not sure if you can get them at the dollar store. You might be able to, but we get them at Walmart and Michael's.
Great.
Though these ones are at Michael's. The black ones are kind of cool. This is a 2.5. I find that size perfect.
That's a nice size to work
For,
on. It makes embroidery interesting, but you just have to pick the size that you want, and
Right.
it works really well.
because there's enough space on the back for you to get the needles
Exactly.
through.
Exactly.
But that's a nice size for a 1 to 12 scale. They have smaller than the 2.5.
dear.
Yeah, that's very small. You
Right.
wouldn't want to do much on that.
No,
Then the other day I found some of these with magnets on the back.
exactly. Which aren't great if you're going to embroider, but for you
For,
to do
for painting or
painting
whatever,
or
you could
something.
use the same idea as the lights
right.
and magnetize that to put your pictures up.
Absolutely.
Right now, to put those pictures up in the boxes, I'm just using that, it's called
Alien tape.
alien tape. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm so glad you finished my sentence.
Sorry.
I don't know what I'd do without you. So you use alien tape or double-sided tape, and it would come
Right,
off
exactly.
very nicely.
Yeah.
Now I have used one of these for my miniatures, but it's a little large
Right.
for a 1 to 12 scale. So that's that. So anyway, those are some ideas on how to set up your booth. Another thing that you might want to think about when you're setting up a booth is make a list of things that you're going to need.
Right. That's a fantastic idea.
You know, like you need money, you need a money box or whatever you call them.
Yeah. Money box. Cash box. Yep.
Cash box. There's scissors. You've got to take scissors, tape, marker,
Right.
pen, pencil, so you can, you know, tags for pricing. Because another
Right.
thing I found when we were shopping around, I really appreciate the prices being on items.
Exactly. Then you don't have to bother
Yeah,
the person.
I don't
at
like
the-
asking people, how much is this, how much is that? Like,
Right.
I like it when the prices are shown nicely and clearly on everything, and you know what you're buying and you know what you're paying. So
Right.
that's one of the things that I'm gonna be doing, is pricing all and organizing all my work.
And I just thought probably would be good to have a little calculator with you.
Right,
Because sometimes people buy 5, 6, 7 different things.
that's true, yeah, I never thought of that,
Then-
yeah, that's a
then
good
just in
idea.
case, yeah.
Now, another thing is, I'm not making things like $15.99 and $14.99.
That's also a smart thing to do.
5, 10, you know,
Yeah.
$12,
Yeah.
whatever, so I have
Yeah,
enough of
then
that.
you might not need the calculator, but
Well, yeah, I'm not a math teacher. And then transporting was really is going to be easy also, because everything fits in the box.
Right.
Like as soon as you're finished with something, I put it in baggies, and then I just pull the baggies out, set up the boxes, set up the lighting,
right.
put everything back inside the box how I want to display it. And
Perfect.
it works fine. And you're not going to have all this all over the place at the time.
That's
Because
right.
generally the day of a show, I imagine it's chaotic. This is going to be my first show. So I'm hoping to be organized, and I'm hoping that I learn some things. And if I do learn some things from other people, which I will, I can pass them on to you too.
Fantastic.
Is there anything else I needed to cover on that?
No, there's this lovely little plastic box there, and I'm not sure what it is.
This is something I'm going to take with me too. You could use this as a cash box. If you
Okay,
didn't have a cash
absolutely,
box,
that's
you can
right.
get these at the dollar store.
Oh, really?
Yes, I saw some today actually at the dollar store.
You didn't mention that. Because I would have
want
bought
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're really great for carding things. Now in here, this is where I'm going to have my tape, my scissors.
Okay, that's
my
okay.
stickers,
Right.
any little odds and ends that I
Yep.
need, and then you've just
Perfect.
got a little container that you can take that in.
That's great.
Now, like I said, you can use this for a lot of the crafts. Jewelry, I'm not sure, but you know, maybe if you had some little yarn things that you knit, or
Right.
maybe you can improvise. But just go around the house and just think of height, and lighting,
Right?
and make sure that you have everything to.
Correct. That makes sense.
Yeah. I hope this gave you some ideas on how to decorate your booth if you have little things to sell. And until next time,
You take care.